gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Democracy 3. My name, of course, is Over Potato. Today we are continuing as a potential independent Scotland. We're playing as the SNP, of course, and yeah, we're doing pretty well, I think. In the last episode, we managed to get a tiny little budget surplus, but this tiny little budget surplus is going to be something that we aim for. You know, we don't really aim to have a large surplus, and if we need to run a deficit, then that is not a problem at all. It's not really encouraged, but at the same time, it's not going to be too much of an issue. Let's check out our threat assessment a little bit. Business first. I am worried about this sort of developing into the Battenberg group, but for now, let's just hope that it doesn't happen. Alright, where do we want to go from here? We've still got all of these red dots, which I am not really that keen on seeing stick around, although, yeah, some of them are going down. Some of them are going down, but some of them are going down quite slowly, which is not great, I'll be honest. Uncompetitive economy. This is going to take time to fix. We're not going to be able to fix this all at once. Corporation tax. Can we get rid of corporation tax? I would like to get rid of this, actually, if we could. It's reducing GDP by a tiny little bit. It's making capitalists 5% unhappy. Okay, so it's going to cost 30 political capital to do that. So if we go to the next turn and cancel it on the next turn, then we can have a nice little status update on what is going on. Credit rating upgraded again. Capitalists are once again going to be not completely upset with us. The global economy is not looking too bad. That's good. That's very, very good. Our income is increasing because we are reducing expenditure in road building, and our surplus is now 12 billion. So that's quite an aggressive surplus in comparison to our expenditure. It's about 10%, a 10% surplus. Well, a little bit more than 10% actually, maybe a 15%. So that's roughly 50. This is roughly 15% of this. That's fine. It's not too bad, but we could probably make people happier by spending that money. Okay, let's have a look. Street gangs are probably going to end in a turn or two. Alcohol abuse is coming down, but it's not coming down fast enough. Police force. Can we stick a little bit of extra money into the police? It's going to reduce street gangs, and it's going to reduce alcohol abuse. It's not going to make anybody unhappy, is it? Not really, to be honest. Okay. I'm down with that. That seems to be pretty good. Okay, we're going to up our expenditure in policing. Wait, how much did this cost? About 2 billion. That's fantastic. That's great. I'm okay with that. Something we are going to cancel that I did talk about last turn was corporation tax. Yeah, so this is basically bringing us in almost no money. It's making everybody upset. It's making the economy uncompetitive, and it's only making socialists happy. So I'm okay with scrapping that. Socialists are already pretty happy with us, so we don't have anything to worry about by cutting that. But it is going to kill our surplus a little bit, but that's okay. We're paying down our debt in good time. We need to be wary, however, of the global economy having a little bit of a slump, because if it does have a little bit of a slump, then we could potentially be in a little bit of trouble. Alright, military whistleblower. Oh no. This is not good. It's going to lower our popularity a little bit. Global economic forecast, it's actually not bad. And once again, our surplus is continuing to rise. This is great. This is really, really good for us. So I think we want to try and maintain this gap for now, because, you know, we can pay back the debt, but at the same time, we're sort of insulating ourselves from the global economy just taking an absolute dump. So that's why I think we're going to do this. Alright, 48 political capital, so somebody is getting unhappy with me. That's okay. I'm not too bothered. Alcohol abuse is going to continue to fall since we upgraded police spending. This asthma epidemic is really rather pesky. Car usage should be coming down. Should be coming down. This is not good. This is not good at all. The environment. Pollution. Pollution was looking good for a bit, but it just changed. Clean energy subsidies, can we bump this up a little bit? I guess we probably could actually. Clean energy subsidies are something that's a thing in Scotland. We have lots of wind power in Scotland. That's about it. What's this? Nuclear waste. Oh my goodness. Huh. We don't have any, but we might in the future. Yeah, so basically I think we need to concentrate on the environment for now. Pollution controls. Pollution controls are just going to reduce our GDP, but they will help the environment quite a bit. Let's not increase that any further. Let's see if we've got any new policies that will assist us. Where would it be? Economic policies? Probably in economic policies, I would think. Green Electronics Initiative. That's a potential. Green industry subsidies. Green industry subsidies. Okay. Okay, you know what? A money supply. Oh. Oh, this is kind of interesting. All right, this is a lot of new stuff that I'm really liking here. Eco home regulations. You know what? Let's get some eco home regulations. I don't know why capitalists would be upset by this. Oh, and this is completely worthless because it's not going to help the environment at all. Oh well, my bad. I made a boo-boo. Doesn't really matter. Alright, what else? What else? Home fabrication grants? No. Nothing else. And we just wasted a butt ton of political capital right there. Microgeneration. Alright, I guess we probably want to go for this. Or a hybrid cars initiative. Oh, that's good. I like that. I like that a lot. It's going to increase electricity consumption, though. That's a problem, but hey-ho. Alright, so car usage is going to go up, but oil demand is going to go down. So maybe we're making the worst decision ever there, but who really cares? Where did hybrid cars go? Where did hybrid cars go? Ah, over here. How much is that costing us? Oh, like 170 million. That's absolutely nothing. I mean, what's the point in not doing it? There's no point in not doing it. Credit rating upgraded again. Fantastic. Street gangs ended. We're running a 14 billion budget surplus. It's very, very nice indeed. Global economy looks like it's gonna start its downward trend from here on out. So it's good that we've managed to pay back our debt while the going was good, so to speak, and we've taken our interest rate to much lower levels, which is very, very nice indeed. I just really, really want to get this environment business under control. And car usage. I guess we start looking at how we can up rail usage and bus usage, I guess. I guess that's probably something that we should really seriously consider doing. Bus usage, bus lanes. Let's up that. Is there anything else that we can do? Bicycle usage. I'm all for bicycle usage, to be honest. No. Well, there could be some policies. Transport. Here we go. We want some transport. Bus subsidies. Bus subsidies could work. Yep. Fuel efficiency standards. Electric cars. Anti-grav. Bicycle subsidies. Carpooling program. Let's start the carpooling program off. That's just going to give us a straight reduction in car usage, which is nice. Fuel efficiency standards. Telecommuting initiative. Again, I feel it's something that we should do. Wow, that's going to give us a 14% reduction in car usage. That is fantastic. Trade unionists are going to like us as well for that, and commuters are going to like us for that. Wow, this is a good one all around. Very, very good. Anything else in the area here? Bicycle subsidies. I think we are actually going to go for bicycle subsidies. It's going to take a bit away from car usage, a bit away from rail usage, and a bit away from bus usage. But it is going to increase health by 3%. So, honestly, I feel pretty satisfied with that. Cycling campaign, again, we can go all the way in that. So that's going to be a 6% increase to 6% increase to health and a 6% reduction to car usage. So we should really, really see car usage being absolutely slaughtered here. Alright, car usage. That's pretty good. That's not too shabby at all. Yeah, so it looks like bus usage and train usage aren't on this environment screen, which is nice because we don't need to worry about them. And this hybrid cars initiative is also going to help the environment greatly. Fantastic. Very, very happy with that. Alright, great. Let's go to the next turn and see what happens. I would expect our budget surplus to be slightly smaller. It was 14 billion last turn. It's 14 billion this turn as well. The global economy does look like it's gonna have a little bit of a downward trend for the next couple of years, which is worrying, but it's okay because we're paying back our debt at such an aggressive rate, which is not something we really intended to do, but we're doing it anyway. So who really cares? I mean, it's happening. Yeah, can we change anything around here to make it alcohol consumption a little bit lower? Not really. I mean, alcohol abuse, this is just something we need to get rid of, and immediately we'll save 2.6 billion. How's our uncompetitive economy looking? It's not looking too bad. Homelessness. Alright, let's pump a lot of money into state housing. It's going to absolutely shred private housing, but it's going to kill homelessness. It's going to increase water demand, it's going to increase waste a little bit, and electricity consumption, but I think it's really, really going to help. And it's only going to upset the capitalists a little bit more, and it's going to cost us 5 billion or so. So, you know, we are definitely trying to get on top of this problem. Okay, uncompetitive economy. Productivity. We need to work towards getting this sorted, and all of it is health related. This is really bad. Pollution. Okay, so it is pollution. Pollution is the root of a lot of problems, and they're all intertwined inextricably, and we cannot seem to manage to deal with it. Education. So education actually reduces waste. Education increases waste. I don't know. I do not know. Whatever the case, I'm still pretty happy with the situation that we're in right now. Let's try continuing work on the environment. What do we do? Biofuel subsidies? Not really. Bus subsidy. I think bus subsidies is something that we're going to go for. Bus usage is going to skyrocket. Capitalists are not going to be happy with it. Why would you not be happy with it? You get a free bus. You get an absolutely free bus. Fuel efficiency standards. Yep, let's go for that. Capitalists, again, are not going to like us. Car usage is going to increase. Alright, we need to cancel fuel efficiency standards next turn. I made a mistake. Let's change the fuel efficiency standards. Alright, credit rating upgraded. That's really good news. That, of course, means more money for us. A 12 billion surplus. I'm pretty happy with that. 75% of the vote if it was voted tomorrow. That's great. Oil pipeline has been attacked, though. So, some people are going to dislike us a little bit more. Alright, let's cancel this policy. Big waste of political capital, I know, but I can't really do anything about that. Electric cars initiative. Let's get on board with this nonsense. CO2 emissions are going to massively reduce, the environment is going to be helped by 10%, and oil demand is going to be reduced by 20%. So overall, I think we are doing a lot to help the environment. And of course, once this asthma epidemic is gone, it's going to help productivity, and it's going to help the uncompetitive economy, and that's going to help our GDP and make capitalists a little bit happier with us. So very, very good place that we're in at the moment. Homelessness is slowly working its way up to full spending. It's going to take 16 turns to implement, so we need to keep a little bit of a surplus spare to make sure that we can afford to build the state houses. And this pollution thing, as we've already identified, is on the way down. Alcohol abuse is still rather high. Still very, very high. Like, annoyingly high. Perhaps we should go for a minimum age of 21. I think a minimum age of 21 is probably going to be the best thing to do to get alcohol abuse down in a timely fashion. We're going to allow marriages because in Scotland recently same-sex marriage was legalized, so you know, we're just going to follow that path that has already been laid for us. Education is doing pretty well, actually. It's creeping upwards, not by much, but it is creeping up. Unemployment is actually a real problem right now. So GDP is increasing unemployment. Okay, whatever you say. There's always, you know, the token military spending that you know would reduce our unemployment by an extra 10%. But hey ho, doesn't really matter. Did I say I was going to do something this turn? I feel I did. I feel I did say I was going to do something this turn. I did indeed. I remembered that I was going to change the alcohol law to make it a minimum age of 21. Now, this isn't actually the case in Scotland, but I feel that for now, just getting rid of this is a surefire way to ensure that we are going to reduce our alcohol consumption in a timely manner. Alright, next on the agenda. I think we probably want to continue just helping the environment. I think that's, you know, proven to be successful. Increase in spending in the state health service is helping obesity massively. That's great news. Unproductive economy is hopefully going to feel the knock-on effects of the asthma epidemic clearing up, and that should raise our GDP, which is something that I'm looking forward to. Pollution is definitely going to be ending in the next couple of turns. Homelessness is creeping down ever slower, which is nice. All right. Welfare Minister resigns. I've not kept an eye on my cabinet, I'll be honest with you. Everybody else seems to be very, very happy. I guess we just stick in a liberal and an environmentalist. There we go. You've got the job. Have a happy day. I mean, we get a lot of political capital. Capital next turn, 26. That is not an insignificant amount in the slightest. Wow, we are very, very environmentally minded. We have a lot of environmentalists in our cabinet, and also we are doing a lot for the environment. So good on us. Poverty increased. How did poverty increase? It shouldn't have. It really shouldn't have. Is it the alcohol tax? The alcohol tax is sustaining 20% of poverty. Man, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. How's our threat assessment looking? The Battenberg Group, of course the Battenberg Group. Why would they not be a thing? This pisses capitalists off a lot. I suppose we can get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Why not? What else do capitalists not like? They really don't like this uncompetitive economy bollocks. Well, you know what? Neither do I. I am very, very angered by it. Alright, what else do capitalists not like? A sales tax? We could probably cancel this. Oh, no. Sales tax is bringing us in 20 million. Wow, that's a lot. What do capitalists seem most irked by? Nothing much. There's no big bubble that really annoys capitalists. It's just everything is a little bit annoying, you know? Everything's just a tad annoying. We could actually reduce our income tax, although that's just not something that the Scottish government would do. So I guess we just sort of continue in this vein and hope that stuff gets better. Market meltdown. Alright, that's really not very good for us. Capitalists are going to be at rock bottom happiness with us, which means, ladies and gentlemen, that we are going to be seeing more members in the Battenberg Group next turn. Almost guaranteed. However, we did see pollution ending, which is nice. Health is increasing. GDP did jump off a little bit of a cliff there, but that's okay. I wouldn't expect that we'd be running a surplus next turn, but maybe that's just me. All right, so our GDP did drop off rather dramatically. This could be a problem, actually, because over the last couple of years, our income and our expenditure have narrowed, so we've got less of a difference that we can safely rely upon, which is, I wouldn't say problematic, but it's just a little bit of a pest, to be honest. We still got about 100 billion in debt, so we can be happy that we've managed to reduce our debt while the going was good. Asthma epidemic is going to be ending soon. Obesity is going to be ending very soon. Alcohol abuse is going to be ending next turn. Homelessness is gone up. Great. Great. And our uncompetitive economy has... is hopefully gonna... This productivity thing is hopefully gonna increase very dramatically as soon as we get rid of this asthma epidemic. How's health doing? Health jumped up, which is great, actually. Water supply. What's wrong with the water supply? Water purification? Do we just bump this up? I guess we just bump this up and everybody's happy with us? Is that how healthcare works? I didn't realize that was how health worked, but if it works, then it works, I suppose. Okay, how's the stealth hate service? State health service looking? It's looking not too bad. Productivity overall is not too shabby. Health, what else can we do for health? Tobacco usage, I suppose? That's something. Water supply we're working on. I guess that's it, really, to be honest. I guess that's pretty much the only thing that we can do for health. Speed cameras, of course, are helping health, so that's nice. And as are food stamps. Food Standards Agency. Maybe that, but it's only going to help health by 1%, so I don't think it's really worth it. We've still got 23 political capital to burn, though, so what do we want to burn it on? I don't really know. But you know what? We'll find out in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Potato. Hopefully you'll tune in next time. And until then, bye.